Okay, I think we're recording. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to our 12:30 team call. Those of you that don't know, the calls have changed. We're doing every other week now, the first week of the month and the third week of the month. The first week is the noon call, 12:30, for those of you that can't hop on the third week, which is at 8:30. So we're trying just to offer more options so that people can kind of have flexibility and, make it to at least one call a month where we can connect. And we really want these to be community-driven calls in that we can chat, like we can open our mics, we can ask questions, geared around whatever you feel like you're struggling with. Today specifically, I just kind of was bringing to the table a plan because I'm a planner and I like to be a little bit organized with this business. And with these next months, October, if you didn't notice, it was probably a little slower of a month for you, maybe a little drier in the sense that you might have not hit your goals, or you had to push really hard to hit your goals. Maybe you heard a lot of no's. People are busy, and it's only going to get busier for people that you want to talk to, and you're going to hear more no's, more not right nows. So it's on us to kind of get in hustle mode, but I feel like we need a plan first before we know how to get into the action. Obviously, every day we should be doing our daily vitals, which are those simple things that will consistently move your business forward day by day. But it's going to take a little bit of extra oomph in November and December if you have some big end of the year goals. And if your goal is to hit Success Club, it's to hit a different, a rank. If it's to add X amount of coaches to your team, or help X amount of people, or make X amount of dollars, whatever that goal is for you, it's going to take some umph these months. And I'm telling you what maybe your coach won't tell you. I'm trying to be real here because the months in November and December are a little bit slower, are a little bit harder because it's the holidays and people are busy. And so we've got to start thinking in that mindset, like what would get somebody that's super busy, that says they don't have time, that says they don't have any money, to say yes. So that's how I want you to start thinking. Start thinking in objections so that you can talk about those. You can think through those. You can answer people's objections with something, whether it's talking through your post or showing people how you're fitting in a quick workout, or how you're able to still get results while you're busy doing all these busy things that we're all doing, okay? So I'm coming to the table with a plan that I was going to run with. I'd love to hear other ideas, what you're doing as the mama bear of the team. I just kind of put something in motion, and then whoever wants to jump on board can, or if we have other ideas and want to go a different way, totally cool too. So if you haven't already seen, there is a flash sale going on right now with the apparel in our Coach Online office. So stay tuned to the breaking news in your Coach Online office, because there are more flash sales coming. So right now it's just apparel. There's some really cute stuff in there. Not sure if there's going to be anything else going on sale with the other flash sale. I don't know what's coming, but that will be probably the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. However, we are going to do our own Team S.W.E.A.T flash sale again. If you were a part of the end of summer flash sale, OMG, it was huge, like such a success. It was so much fun. It was a little bit crazy, but I think that's what made it really fun. So we're gearing up for that again. I have the leaders on board. Some of them might be on this call and they can chime in, but we're so excited to run that again. It will be in the same group that it was for the summer flash sale. I'm just going to be changing it all up and scheduling the posts to go out Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So they'll have the entire weekend to shop our flash sale. And between you and I, the flash sale is just the promotion for the month. It's just the $20 off the challenge packs. They don't know that. They think they're getting an amazing deal because they are, but we're going to be showcasing them what they would really pay if we broke this package out, item by item, and then showing them what the flash sale price, or what the sale price is, which would be the $160 challenge pack, and then the flash sale is the $20 off for this month's promo. Does that make sense? So it's going to look like a huge like discount for them. There's no gift cards involved on each individual sale unless you personally want to do something for your customers. As a team, we will offer drawings for anyone that purchases, a drawing for $50 gift cards, and we haven't really set an amount to that. So there might be 5 team $50 gift cards to Lululemon and Target and Amazon or whatever, that they can be then entered into a drawing to win a gift card. So if you participate, you can contribute to that pot, so you don't have to individually give out $10 gift cards like we did in the summer flash sale. Any questions on that? There are some more pieces to that, but if you have any, you can unmute or use the chat. Please feel free to do either. The other cool part that some of the leaders came up with for the flash sale is to have a coach favorites section. I lost my notes on that, but we're basically going to be also showcasing our favorites so that they can add them on to the cart. If you have ever sent someone share a cart, Beachbody has been really good with that system of like, hey, before you check out, you might want to add a 3-day refresh to your cart. You might want to add some beach bars to your cart. You might want to add a core mat to your cart. So we're going to have a coach favorites section that kind of talks, we're going to each share like Shakeology and beach bars and 3-day refresh and boost and core mat and daily sunshine, all the things that we love most. And hopefully, get some extra volume in there for that. Be thinking about volume, and we're going to talk about this later after we get through our plan, but I just want you to be thinking about helping people where they're at. A sale is a sale. Whether it gets you Success Club points or not, it's still helping that person, and it's still helping you and your business. Success Club, I'm not saying it's not important. It definitely is. It is the grounds, the means, whatever you want to call it, to moving your business forward every month. It can ensure that you will be moving your business forward if you're helping 3 people a month, which means that you're hitting Success Club 6 or 5. However, don't give up at the challenge pack. Don't give up because you're not going to earn Success Club points. Break it down for people. Say, okay, let's not start there. Let's start with the nutrition. Let's start with the fitness. Let's start with a 3-day refresh. Let's just get you some results. Let's start with a free workout. That's how you're going to build lifers, okay? Good. Valencia says she's been dealing with this. So that's good. See, getting people started with BOD. And what I love about Beachbody is that they market everything for us. Like, we're the billboards. We share the results. We share the journey. But Beachbody on demand, the workouts, at the end of every workout, they're talking about Performance Line. The trainers in the workouts are talking about Shakeology and Performance Line and the importance of it and why you need it. And did you take your Energize today? And hopefully you're talking about it in your challenge group. So that's doing the work for you, and you'll build lifers if you can just get people in your groups, even if they're not, the challenge pack buyer. So just something to think about. Okay, so flash sale is coming up November 23rd through 26th. Yes, sorry, Tara said, also remembering that the challenge packs can be with the performance stack instead of Shakeology, and Daily Sunshine too, which those will be in our flash sale. If they get a Daily Sunshine challenge pack or a performance stack, so you can always lead people in different directions if they're like, I don't need Shakeology. I've been really talking at Performance Line with Lift 4 because I feel like it's so necessary. And then they're not like, trying to drink this shake that they don't want. They're actually drinking a protein shake because they know they're trying to build muscles or whatever. Go back to their goals. That's always a good thing too. Okay, flash sale is after Thanksgiving, Black Friday through Cyber Monday. There'll be more to come on that. We're trying to keep it hush-hush to build up excitement the week of. I think that was what really made it fun and exciting and super crazy for the end of summer sale, was that we didn't know we were going to do it until a week before. So I wouldn't probably post about it yet because people will then hold off on all their orders. They'll wait till the flash sale. So people are still going to be getting the same deal. It's not like you're going to be screwing them out of a deal. I just wouldn't be posting about it on your pages. You can probably tell your challengers about it, but we'll try to come up with some kind of, posting plan or marketing plan for the team. So just stay tuned in Sweat Society for that. Okay, following the flash sale, we're starting week 2 of November. So I want to see in the chat box over here what everyone's doing as far as fitness programs. I know we're kind of all doing whatever program we want, but I'm just curious where everybody's at with fitness programs, what you're doing, if you're finishing up Lift4, if you're starting Shift Shop, if you're doing a hybrid. Let's see what y'all are doing. Yes, Jennifer, that's a good idea. She said breadcrumb about the products that you love. Be talking about a 3-day refresh would be something huge I would be talking about, because Thanksgiving's coming up, and who doesn't overeat at Thanksgiving and want, to detox? Or the snack bar, the beach bars are so great for my kids for snacking while we're traveling. So yeah, definitely be breadcrumbing, your favorite products. Okay, Lift4, finishing up Lift4 Obsessed Hybrid, 80-day obsession. Starting Lift4 postpartum.
Sarah, real quick while you're looking at that, with the 3-day refresh, you guys, I also get a lot of people that want to do husband and wife or couples. So I always throw in, when I'm talking about that, get your hubby on board. You guys can do it together, or do it with a neighbor, or do it with a friend. Encourage people. And then you're selling 2 and you're getting referrals and things like that. So just keep that in mind too when you're talking up the 3-day refresh. Because I have a neighbor who did it, and she's like, yeah, I'm doing it with another friend of mine because we want to keep each other accountable. So even though they're in my group, they're doing it together to hold each other accountable, extra accountable. So I feel with the 3-day refresh, it's always good to talk that up. Do it with a friend, coworker, get a group together at work, whatever it is. You can pitch it however you want.
Love that. Yes, and that's more to come on upselling and increasing revenue for yourself with your current customers. So it sounds like everybody's kind of got a plan, and if you're kind of feeling lost, I don't know what to do, I'm not sure what to do workout wise, I will be starting with a couple of other girls on the team in our Lift Obsessed group, which was our hybrid group that followed round 2 of Lift4. So we started Lift4, then we did round 2, which was the hybrid Lift4 with a little bit of obsessed workouts mixed in. And then now we're going to just flip that group over to a Shift Shop group, Proving Grounds, Shift Shop Proving Grounds, which if you have BOD, you should all have access. This is where I'm a little bit confused, so somebody may be able to help me. Do we all have access to Proving Grounds if we have BOD? We do? Okay. I didn't know if that was something you had to add on. I couldn't remember. So that will be starting on Monday. I just posted in that group if you're in there, and if you're not, I will add the link in the chat really quick so that you can join if you want to be in there. Even if you're doing Lift4, there's still people in there that are doing Lift4, so you won't be alone. But you're absolutely welcome to join. And we will be starting Shift Shop Proving Grounds. It's a 3-week program, so it gets us through the end of November, through Thanksgiving and the holidays in there. So yeah, it builds each week. It's 25-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts, 45-minute workouts, and so forth. I'm really excited about it. Here's the thing. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a very athletic, very agility, very weight and agility kind of workout. I highly recommend you at least do some of the workouts from Shift Shop just to get to know Chris Downing if you haven't. He makes the program. He is an incredible trainer. He gets in your head. He is awesome. So just so you know what the workouts are like, what Chris is like, it's going to add tools to your toolbox so that you'll be able to tell other people about it. Plus, the challenge packs for that are on sale right now, and if you sell a challenge pack or a completion pack for Shift Shop, you get access to Chris's exclusive test group, or coach group, his coach exclusive group. And he's in that group. He is talking about ways to build your business, ways to get into people's heads so that they say yes. So that's a perfect opportunity with November, when you hear a lot of no's, to have tools and have someone like Chris teaching you like how to talk about his program, and not even just his program, how to talk about health and fitness during the holidays, and how to, like even change your mindset, like getting out of your own head. So just consider it, even if you're adding it, a couple of workouts in a week, if you're doing LaFour, he's got some incredible workouts in there. There are some strength workouts that you could swap out. There are some cardio workouts that you could swap out. So yes, Valencia said he was at their Super Saturday and he was so inspiring. So yeah, he's incredible. Like one of my favorite trainers. I have someone who had a double mastectomy and can't do push-ups. Any thoughts on options if she can't even do wall push-ups? I don't know.
You can maybe try and Google like a modification for, or like an alternative move for a push-up. There might be something.
Yeah, like even
I would try to Google it.
Yeah, or bicep curls maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Or chest, like maybe she can, I don't know, can she do like a fly?
Chest press, yeah.
Something like that.
So that's my shift shop spiel. I'll get off of that, but there is a group of us on the team starting that next Monday, running through the end of the month. Then we're into December, or then we have our flash sale, right? Then we're into December. December is a perfect time to have a free group. So if you've never run a free group before, they're super easy. They take a little bit of work because there is some prep work involved. I highly suggest partnering up with some people, maybe meet a friend on the call or reach out to your upline coach and, ask them if there's a partner they can do one with you. But that's a great time to offer value, which is what a free group does. Get to know people. It gets people in so that you have a network of people to talk to that are interested in what you're doing. So whether you're running a free group that's free holiday meals, or healthy holiday meals, a water challenge, a free ab challenge, a free booty and squat challenge, a free, beat the holidays, whatever you want to call it, and whatever you want to do. I say do something that speaks to you, that makes you feel joy and feel happy, because the only thing worse than running a free group that takes up a lot of your time is doing something that you're not passionate about. So that's a great time, the first week of December, to invite a lot of people into a big group, get some free content, get some free workouts, get some free recipes, whatever. If you are going to do recipes, there's the Fix.A.T that you all have access to in your BOD. There's the blog that has the Beachbody blog that has so many recipes. If you're subscribed to their emails, they come out once a week, and there are amazing recipes in there that you can just pull from and use. So I highly recommend something easy like that. And it's a great way to then talk to people about what's next. Like, hey, did you enjoy my free group? Great. Let's get you into my next group that's starting, which is Transform 20, or a quick 21-day fix challenge to close out the end of the year. Be thinking of in December, like Christmas, holiday, people usually get 2 weeks off, right, with school, like their kids' schools. So they're probably traveling, they're busy, they need quick workouts. Maybe it's a little bit of T25 that doesn't require much equipment. Maybe it's Insanity Max 30 that absolutely requires no equipment. As long as you're doing something that you can invite people to. We will have a Transform 20 info group set up that you can invite to as a team, a Sweat Society group. I just haven't done it yet. And a prep, so some kind of prep. I want you to be careful not to do too much T25, because although too much Shanti, because although it does launch on December 4th with the packages and everything, you don't get to actually start the workout until January 14th. So that's a month and a half of no Transform 20. And if you're doing a Shanti workout for those 45 days, then you're also going to be doing Shanti for 60 days with T20. So I'm going to try to come up with a hybrid that incorporates like 22-minute hardcore, some T25, some P90X3, with those shorter workouts that don't require much equipment, just so that people will have a variety and not all Shanti, because I know we all love him, but his workouts can get, you don't want to get burnt out. So that will be available to you and your prospects and your coaches on your team. I believe I'll try to run it in the same Sweat Society, the same shift shop group that was the Lift 4 group, just kind of keep everybody in the group. Hopefully that helps keep your customers and coaches contained as well. And I believe, I've heard that there will be, like the launch will run very similar to Lift 4. And then we had the before Lift 4 workouts, so whether we have a little transformed or transform 10, we're going to have a free week of workouts to kind of get a taste for what transform 20 is like. So I think that's coming. So I will be leaving room for that in my hybrid schedule throughout December. So that's my game plan. That takes us through. So if I run a free group the first week of December, my prep group for T20 would start on December 10th. And that gives me 4 weeks until we start on the 14th with the actual transform workout. So be thinking about what you want to do, how you want to incorporate any of this into your flow. Also be thinking about getting your own results. So quick results would be 3-day refresh that you could be doing, 21-day fix. It's a 3-week workout that you could do at the end of the year and get yourself before and after that you can then run into the new year with and share. I know if Kieran's not on here, my new coach, Kieran, has been doing Lift 4 in the first 2 weeks, and her results, she posted them and they go viral. So think about that. If you need a quick win, if you want some viral activity going on in your social media, results are the best way to show that, before and afters, and obviously of yourself, because it's your journey. So any questions about that? I was trying to watch the chat and I didn't see any. Oh, Ashley Molstead has a great video of the nose in November. Thank you, Julie. I'm going to snag that. I'll add that to the newsletter. Thank you for sharing that. Does that make sense? Did that flow make sense? That's what's in my head. And I know it probably doesn't work for everybody, but
I'm doing the same schedule. I know there's a few of my coaches on here, but I'm pretty much following the same schedule as Sarah, and we'll chat with my girls about whether they're running their own groups or whether we're going to team up. But we have a call next week, so we'll chat about that. But I'm pretty much doing the same thing, and I really want to piggyback on what Sarah was saying about shift shop. I have a lot of people saying what are we going to do next? I've tried the shift shop workouts and they're not really my thing. And I have to tell you, when Country Heat came out, you guys, I was like, I'm not doing that. In fact, when they announced it, I was like, that is a joke. Seriously, that's for whatever, I'm not doing that. And then I got out of my head and I was like, well, there's a market for that. I need to try it so that I can talk about it. And I did the whole program from start to finish. You get that feeling of completing something start to finish. If you've completed a program, then you know what that feels like and you know it's amazing. And completing a program with Chris Downing is even more amazing because he does get into your head and he knocks out all the excuses and the self-doubt and all that stuff. He's such an awesome motivational speaker. And you can get people quick results. This program is 3 weeks, you guys. So get them in and get them some results, get them feeling good. And you cannot talk about the program passionately if you haven't done it. And even if it's not your thing, you don't have to do it again, but it's 3 weeks. I mean, I think it's always good to try new things, to get out of your comfort zone, to challenge yourself. We get stuck in the same routines and we're like, oh, I don't like that or whatever. And if you're doing personal development, you need to go and spend time where you're most uncomfortable. So if you're in right now on this call saying oh, I've tried the shift shop workouts and they're not my thing, I'm challenging you to do the whole program because you probably need to, physically and mentally. So that's my challenge for you. I just wanted to piggyback on that. Just try it. Just do it, talk about it, get people in, get them exposed to Chris Downing, get them some quick results and feeling confident. It's not about getting quick results, but it's about getting results and getting people that confidence, and then they'll hopefully stick with it throughout the holidays and through Transform 20.
Yeah, and I've noticed in my own IG stories and really just my stories, because that's where I really show my workouts, that I'm even getting bored watching the same Lift 4 workout over and over again. So I did a shift shop last week because we're doing the hybrid, so I picked the cardio one for our cardio day. And my views went up on my stories because people were like, oh, it's something different. And they saw these like, markers and like, what is she doing? And it's all this agility. And I kind of prefaced it with, that this is a totally different workout and it speaks to a totally different market. So there's still weights, there's still cardio. It's similar to Lift 4, but it's totally different too. And like I said, that trainer is what makes it all the difference. So anyways, even if you don't feel like you need to change, your viewers need to change. And you never know who you're going to speak to, like Tara said. So, okay, so that is our schedule, or my schedule. And I know Tara and I said we'd kind of piggyback off of each other for that. So, thank you. Lost my train of thought. But it's okay. Any groups that you want to be a part of, even if you want to be a fly on the wall, get in so that you can then duplicate it on a smaller scale. Because I know sometimes the bigger groups get so overwhelming and you're like, my people feel lost and they're not participating. You can always duplicate what we're doing on a smaller scale with your coaches, and kind of copy what's going on in the bigger groups. So that is always an option. Okay, so the next thing that Tara and I both wanted to kind of talk about was the exciting part to this call that's probably more exciting than planning out, our month, is how to increase your revenue by 30% by the end of this year. We both listened to a podcast by Rachel Hollis. Who doesn't know who she is? I was going to say, that's a trick question. You should all know who she is. I was waiting for someone to raise their hand. She's going to be our guest speaker at Summit, one of our main speakers on stage. She is the author of the book Girl Wash Your Face. She has an amazing podcast called the Rise Podcast, and it's awesome. And she's an entrepreneur and a mom, and business is her thing. And so she had this podcast on how to increase 3 ways to increase your revenue by the end of the year. And it was like so simple, yet so genius. So we just wanted to share our takeaways on that and give you guys some like concrete things that you can be doing right now to help funnel your sales. If that means just, helping more people to you, or if that means making more money, that bottom dollar, that bottom line, then this will hopefully help with that. So Tara, I don't want to step on any of your toes. If you had anything you wanted to say first or anything.
Well, I don't know where you were going to start, but the thing that stuck out, if you don't listen to her podcast, you guys like subscribe to it and do it. And then real quick before we jump into this, I want to just mention, because I saw someone with another multi-level marketing company promoting Rachel Hollis, who is speaking at their annual event. So she hosts Rachel Hollis hosts her own event, and tickets went on sale like yesterday or today or something, and it sold out. So what I found interesting, this girl follows me, or I follow her on Instagram, I don't know. Anyway, she, I thought this was a really great way to talk about coaching, because if you're talking about like podcasts that you listen to, like I take screenshots when I'm listening and stuff. I don't want to get too far off here, but I will bring this back, I promise. Like sometimes I think we all struggle talking about coaching, and one of the things you can do is like take screenshots of podcasts that you're listening to. Well, she happens to screenshot when she's listening to the Rachel Hollis podcast. And then what she did was she screenshotted that, posted it in her stories, and said, Rachel Hollis's Rise event, like live event, sold out in however many minutes, but you can see her with me, by joining my team and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's genius. Like, like for people who might have been thinking about going to that, or maybe they weren't, who cares? Now they're like, oh, that sounds really cool. Like her company's connected with her. Like, that's awesome. So just think about creative ways to incorporate stories and coaching into your stories. I wanted to drop that. So what I found what stuck out to me the most in this particular podcast was there's 3 different ways that you can increase your revenue. And the one that stuck out to me the most was working with your current clients. Because I think we get so caught up in, I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't have any new people to talk to. And I hear that all the time from newer coaches, even veteran coaches. And it's like, go back to your current customers because they're the ones that are loyal to you, right? They joined you for a reason. They connected with you for a reason. And the one thing that like I was kind of a gut check for me is she was like, you got to know your customers. And meaning like know their birthdays, know their anniversaries, what are they into, what are they struggling with? I was like, I don't know that. I don't get to know my customers well enough. I don't put enough time and effort and energy into doing that. And when you do that, it makes it really easy to sell to them without being icky and salesy. You can be like, you know, she even talks about like reaching out to their spouse and saying, hey, Bill, I know your anniversary is coming up and Julie has really wanted, you know, this XYZ, thought it might make a great anniversary gift. Here's the link. You know what I mean? Like whatever, things like that. I don't know that that applies necessarily to our business. Maybe it does, depending on who it is for you. I don't know. But I was like, that's ingenious. Like that is seriously like, I don't know. I don't do that. So when we talk about the 3-day refresh, I'm like, it's like, duh, like light bulb, you know what I mean? Like current customers, 3-day refresh, volume, income, you know? And then I think the other thing is that all of us, you hear it all the time, and this industry is shifting because we've always like hidden from being in sales, right? We're relationship builders. This is our relationship business, and it is, but we're selling, you guys. And I think the sooner that you come to get comfortable with that you are in the business of sales, sales requires you to build relationships. They go hand in hand, right? If you're not building relationships, then you're an icky salesperson. But if you're building relationships, then you're just naturally recommending products that you already love. And we do that all the time in our day-to-day lives. So those were the things that like really stuck out to me, is like really getting to know your current client list. Go in and print it out or go in your back office and reach out to those people and start making an effort to get to know them. And you know, even if it's just recognizing their birthday or their anniversary of signing up with you, whatever it is, you know, and just really making a special effort. If you maybe send them a card when they sign up with you, like a handwritten card or things like that, just to really create that relationship and get comfortable with the fact that you are selling. And the sooner you're comfortable with that, the more authentic you can be. Because I think we like are like, oh, I'm not a salesperson, or oh, I hate sales, or I'm not that person. Like, but you are, and it's not icky. And I think you just need to kind of wrap your arms around that. And the sooner you can do that, the better. And the more authentic you'll be, and then the more you will find your tribe and new customers, which is another way to obviously build your revenue. But for me, those were the things that like stuck out the most. And I don't know about you, Sarah, but I don't know, I'll probably have some other thoughts that come up as you talk about your...
I mean, there were only 3, you know, ways that she shared. And the first one was increasing the number of clients that you talk to, that you bring on in a week, in a month, whatever your goal is, by 10%. So if you have 10 clients over the next quarter, then that's 1 more. Can you get 1 more client over the next quarter? That's, 3 months? Yeah, quarter is 3 months. So that's helping 3 people a month, right? Hitting Success Club. Can you make it not just 9 people over that quarter, but 1 more? Or if it's 20 clients, then it's 2 more people. So I liked that, because even if it's just, you know, 1 person that you're helping extra, that's simple math. Like that will add to your bottom line. And that will also, if you're like, you know, I just want to help more people, then you're helping 1 more person. So I loved that. You can brainstorm ways that you can brainstorm this is, you know, maybe you start sending out emails weekly. Maybe you start doing a little bit more messaging. Maybe you start, you know, posting 1 more time on social media a week. You know, but you got to test out what works for you in that category. The second way that she talked about was increase the average transaction that people have. And this was my favorite, because I already do this without even realizing that I did it, which we call upselling, okay? So it's not new customers, it's people that you're already like in conversation with. They're about to join your challenge group, they're about to make that sale and send them that cart and push go and all that stuff, but just by 10%. So this is where you sell to the existing client, but you have to make it about your favorite item. It has to be something that you're super passionate about. For me, it's the 3-day refresh and the beach bars. I always send my follow-up message, which I will share with you guys. Once they are ready to go, I ask them one question that says, do you want to get started like I did as a coach for extra accountability and to get your products discounted for and or paid for? And that right there is an invite to coaching immediately. So I've already like, they're ready to join my challenge group, and I just want to take it one step further and plant that seed, put that plug in their ear of, oh, and you can get started like me and save money like from the get-go, like why not? So that's one way that I'm helping get them signed up. Now you're thinking, oh wait, that doesn't make me any more money, but it adds volume to your team. And so if you're thinking about this from a business, an entrepreneur mindset, that's one of the things she also talks about is you got to think in the terms of business. And while it's not making you immediate commissions or more commissions, it's adding to your team cycle bonus, to your volume of your team, the depth of your team. And that's in the line of work that we do, network marketing, multi-level marketing. That is how you also grow your business. So if you choose your favorite item, then once I send that message to them, they say, oh yeah, tell me more about it. I tell them more about coaching. Again, I will send all of this to you guys if you don't have, I mean, you should have access to my scripts, but if you don't, I will send it to you. But I talk to them about coaching. They're like, sure, yeah, I'd love to save money. And then I tell them how they're going to have results on this journey because I'm going to hold them accountable as their coach. And they're going to have people that they inspire, and they're going to want to join and see what they're doing and join them. So they're usually on board with that, and they want to do it. So they consider themselves a discount, VIP, loyalty coach, whatever you want to call it. So we move forward with that. I say, okay, then I'm going to send you your cart with all of this in it. You'll see the coach sign up along with your package and saving 25%. Let me know if you have any questions, and feel free to add on any extras that you want to your order. And Beachbody's really good about this because, like I said, when you get to that cart, there's little pop-ups like, oh, do you need a 3-day refresh? It's on sale. And oh, do you need, energized, da, da, da. So I know that that's going to happen. And so I tell them what my favorites are just to let them know. My favorite is the 3-day refresh. I do this cleanse every time I start a new workout program, and it helps me cut the cravings fast, especially after the holiday treats. They're like, oh yeah, pumpkin pie. They're already thinking that, okay. And lose a few pounds and hit the ground running. I also love the beach bars. They're perfect snacks for on the go, only 150 calories. They keep me full and help me cut the sugar cravings fast because it's 10 grams of protein and gluten-free. My kiddos love them too. So right there, I'm making a plug, like these are perfect for kids and they're healthy snacks. So just wanted to share my little secret to easy snacking on the go and mommy motivation. So let me know. And I'm not kidding you, like 9 times out of 10, someone always adds something to their cart. I think I can like call on Amaria here because she's one of my newer coaches. Oh, did she get off? Dang it, she got off. She got off? Oh, because she did. She added the beach bars. When she signed up as a coach, she added the beach bars to her cart. So anyways, that is something that that you can do, but all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is tell them, like, hey, this is, this is a good deal, or do you want energized? I know there's another script out there from Danielle Natoni where she just kind of lays it out, like, are you interested in hydrate? Do you want a 3-day refresh kit to keep, like, I have some questions for you, like, before she sends the cart. She's like, a few more questions just so I can see what package will fit best for you. I know you want the fitness, I know you want the Shakeology, but do you also want hydrate? Do you want beach bars, our low sugar snack bars? Which flavor? Do you want energized? Do you want da, da, da? So she kind of runs through all the options, and people kind of get to build their own package. So she's upselling without even really like telling the customer that she's doing that. So again, go ahead.
I just was gonna say, I just literally like just this week watched a video she did on that, like it's on share cart. I don't even know where I saw it, but it's a short video. You guys go find it, watch it. I'm sure it's linked somewhere on her page or something. And if I can find the link, I'll share it. But she walks you through like her process, and she has a form that she uses. And she's like, it sounds like a lot of work up front, and it is a little bit extra work up front, but once you have the form set up, it's like easy peasy, and everyone almost always orders something else. And that way she knows exactly what people want, and she's giving them the option to say no. They don't have to. It says like beach bars, what flavor, how many boxes, blah, 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 yes, no, blah, blah, blah. And then she builds a custom cart, for them based on whatever they chose in that form. So if you are willing to put in a little extra work on the front end, you will reap the benefits, because some people are just like, think about the people that you talk to. Money is not an issue for every single person that you talk to, right? Some people are like, oh, I don't care. I'm going to throw these bars in. I'll try that. I'll try Energize. Like, I'll try that. And they don't care. And so, let them add them, but give them that option. If you don't give them the option, then that's money.
And half of our products aren't even $100 more. So if people are already spending money, so what's 10% more? $100, right? I mean, typically like $100. And the 3-day refresh is like 35 or 40. Beach bars are like 75. So like Tara said, they're already spending the money. They'll most likely put something else in their cart, and especially if you're referring your coach favorites, your favorite products that you love, and why. We talk about that so much, why you love them.
Yep, I use the same script that Sarah does, and I've shared that too. The other thing I wanted to mention real quick about getting people signed up as coaches is, I don't remember where I saw this, but I started sending this out last month, and it did help. And you guys, Sarah, I don't know if you know the number, but you get that fast start bonus if you sign up a certain number of coaches within a certain period of time, and it's like $100. You guys.
$100, yeah, it's a $100 bonus.
And I don't remember how many coaches it is. I'd have to look at the FAQ, but
it's
I think
3
it's
or
like
5. 3 or 5. I don't know.
It's got to be 3, because I don't think I signed up 5.
Okay, then it must be 3. Or maybe it's 2.
It might be 2 actually. But I'll try to find the FAQ. But you guys, like those little bonuses, that's like Beachbody's way of giving back to you. So always give them the option to sign up as a coach. Like Sarah was saying, did you want to get started the same way I did for extra accountability and to get your products discounted? The other thing that I heard that I used last month that really helped me was, once they said I'm in, here's my flavor, I'm like, awesome. And I just did the assumptive thing. I'm getting everyone started as a discount coach member, which is how I started. It'll give you some extra accountability, and you'll get some freebies this month, because there's always a challenge pack, like it was Shift Shop, where they get the agility markers. Those I'm calling freebies. Like, you're getting some freebies, right? Whatever challenge pack you're getting, they're throwing in like equipment if you order one that is specific, not just the annual BOD one. So I'm like, and you get some freebies too this month, and you'll save 25% on anything you add into your carts. My favorites are blah, 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 and almost everyone adds either the 3-day refresh, or Energize, or the bars, or all of the above. So do that, because it works. And the more confident you are, like, it's just like talking about your favorite pair of jeans. You take Energize every single day. Why do you feel icky offering it to somebody when it can, when you're using it every day and it's going to help them, or whatever it might be that you are using?
Yeah, another idea is to take it to your challenge group, your current challenge group, and even if you're feeling that it's kind of like a dud in there, like spice it up and be like, hey, this is what I'm going to do, whether it's a 3-day refresh, for example. Like, let's do a 3-day refresh challenge in here after the holidays, like obviously after Thanksgiving, maybe after our flash sale when they can get, a good deal on something, and get them going. Do some kind of like, this is working with your current clients, some kind of referral bonus. Like, I know that's icky in some people's heads, but if you have, good challengers, like lifelong challengers, loyal challengers, they will help you out as if you're helping them. Like, they will refer people to you if you ask. Like, I just have gotten so away from that. And when you start asking, they do. They send their friends, they send their cousins, they send family to you as their, you know, their coach. You can offer rebates and gift cards. Yeah, that's not making you money, but it's making a sale that will turn into hopefully a loyal customer, because think about residual, you know, income on HD products. And then what else was I going to say? I don't know, but we can share these scripts with you guys. That's what I was going to say, is where's the best place for us to send these? Do you want them in the chat? Do you want them in our group page?
We can probably just post them in the S.W.E.A.T page, don't you think? I mean, yeah. I know I've saved mine before.
I know a lot of them are in there, but just so that they know where to find them. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just maybe post it like under the call thread. And
I like that, Casey. Casey said she saw a video from Coach Tulin, and she worded it like this: do you want to be a discount coach and get a discount, or be a customer and I'll make that commission? And then she said that most people want the discount, and if not, she thanked them for the commission. See, and that right there is like owning it, you know, being a businesswoman. Like, it's okay to make money doing our job. If you are not okay with making money doing our job, I feel like this job is not for you, because that's what we do. Like, our job's to help people, but you get paid for doing that. And I will close with this if Tara doesn't have anything else. Rachel Hollis said, don't downplay this. You work so hard and spend so much energy on it, right? I mean, we all do. It's not small. You are a woman. You own a business. You sell stuff, and you earn money. Period. Like, she's like, that's it. I'm like, amen, sister. So it's really like filling your head with like, yes, I'm owning this as a business entrepreneur, whatever you want to call yourself, and I'm going to help people. And I'm going to either serve the people that are already at my dinner table, your current challengers, and not try to like mess with other people right now, or I'm an upsell with them, or I'm going to, you know, what was the second one that she said? Increase the number of clients that I'm talking to. So instead of 3 people, I'm going to try to help 4, or the third thing, you know, the number of times your customers buy from you in a month. So, you know, upselling the current clients that you do have, adding more to them. So if they're not on S.W.E.A.T HD, getting them on S.W.E.A.T HD, or encouraging them to try new products, tracking their info and caring who they are as people, checking in with them more often, and knowing them so that you know how to help them.
And I think
inviting them to coaching.
Yeah, I think too, if you haven't listened to Monday's National Wake Up Call, it's all about challenge groups. And I know there's been a lot of like buzz about like, oh, my challenge group is like not exciting, no one's participating, no one's engaging. So she had a lot of really great, I took a lot of notes, and there's a lot of really good takeaways on how to keep your group alive. But I think the most important message that I took away was that she was, and I don't remember who it was, but she was being real. So like, I'm thinking about how I dove into my daughter's Halloween bag of candy last night and like ate a trillion pieces of candy. Like, she would go into her challenge group and like talk about that, and people relate, you know, and then they're like, oh, thank goodness, like I'm not alone, right? And then you become this tribe, you become this sisterhood, you become this community, and like you get excited to go and check into your group, and the other people get excited to, you know, and it's just, that's how it works. So listen to that call too for some good ideas on how to like re-energize your challenge group or change things up. Yes, Jen says, people just want to be able to say me too. Yeah, and if you guys are thinking you have to be perfect, like that's not relatable, because no one's perfect, like no one, and you'll scare people away if you pretend that you don't have struggles, you know, whatever it is. It was just this last week, Monday, the National Wake Up Call.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was good. Awesome.
Cool. Well, most calls aren't this like much chatty with us talking to you. Most of them we try to open up the line and get conversation going and like hear more of your struggles. But I wanted to lay out a plan, just that would help me know what to do with the team. And then I wanted to share how to help you know, increase that bottom line for those of you that are pushing for Christmas bonuses or, you know, extra money during the holidays, or to help more people.
It's perfect timing. It was perfect timing, I think, to talk about this and give people.
Yeah, so our next call won't be until the third week of, oh wait, do we have a call that week? Is that Thanksgiving? Sorry.
No,
it is the night before Thanksgiving, so
maybe we can do a poll and see if people are going to be traveling or.
Yeah, we better do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we'll stay tuned for that. But if you did miss the National Wake Up Call, go listen to that. And then someone shared a call about that Ashley Molstad did about objections, which probably wouldn't be a bad one to check out either. And then stay tuned, you know, like check out our newsletter. There's tons and tons of training in there, but don't get overwhelmed. Just do your basics and work with the willing. All right? That's what we always say.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, thanks for hopping on, y'all. I'll get this recording posted and you can share it with your teams, and we will see you online.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Tara. Bye, y'all.